So, Lee Dixon, new season around the corner, how are we feeling?
Oh, massively excited. What a difference 7 days makes. We stood out here last week and it was completely underwater. Pondering yet another missed opportunity to get out there in pre-season, but straight as soon as the sun's come out, groundsman Alex Kegg's done a fantastic job and the wickets come up straight away, so it's just fantastic really to see the lads get out here and get some good practice in.
And a tough one for openers at Hyde?
Look, any time of the season when you go to Hyde, it's always a tough challenge, especially for the openers. They've always had some real quality, with that new ball. Jason Whittaker, his statistics and his career speaks for himself, and he's always going to be a tough challenge early in the season. We've tried to pick up as much information as we can on Will Walker, who looks like a real solid acquisition. But until we get out there and see him, he's a bit of an unknown quantity for us. So we're going to have to be on our game early doors and be very aware of what he can pose to our openers and our top order batsmen.
And what can we expect from Will Owen, signed this season from Glamorgan?
Well, look, you'd certainly like to think that he's going to offer, something of quality. Really, he's obviously got the gig at Cheshire as well as a club professional there. So, look, anyone who's spent 9 years on the staff of a first-class county, you'd like to think he brings a certain level of class and quality to it. Certainly, watching him in the nets, he's got some excellent skills, and I'd like to think if there's anything in the wicket early doors that he can get the most out of it. And he certainly, from what I've seen in the nets, is bringing the best out of Ash Davis, who's arguably one of the quickest bowlers in the league. So if those two click in tandem, I think that it will certainly ask some questions of our own.
And you've brought in Nick James as well from Morton Park.
Yeah, look, Mark Rowland has moved on this season. Always, on a personal level, extremely sad to see Mark move on. Me and him have been two peas in a pod for nearly 2 decades now in cricket. So I wish Rollo all the best for this season. I'm sure he'll do a fantastic job at New Brighton. But with one person leaving, it's an opportunity for another. So Nick James comes in, who's been, he's won a premiership in the past with Alton Park. He's been in the last couple of years, hamstrung a little bit by work, but he's come across and he's completely committed to what we're trying to do here, and he's looked very good in pre-season, donning the gloves for the full season as well. So look, he's took that challenge on, gave it to him in the winter, and he's gone away and worked extremely hard. So I'm under no illusion at the task he's got, but I'm full of confidence that he's the right man for the job.
And aspirations for the season?
Look, I stand here every year and we talk about trying to commit in all the competitions, and that's something that we certainly have done for the last 3 or 4 years. We've always tried to put our strongest team out and progress through the tournaments as far as we can. I think it's about time that we put our colours to the mast and say, look, we've got to be judged on our league form. I think last year we certainly allowed obviously the second team had a successful season and we were doing very well in the cups, and availability kind of played a huge part on where we decided the best chance of us winning the trophy was. But certainly looking at the squad we've got now and the availability for the season at this present moment, certainly we've got to be pushing in that higher echelons of the league. And if we can do that, then it'll be a fantastic summer and hopefully extremely exciting. But at the end of the day, the league is a marathon and it's not going to be won and lost on Saturday. But certainly a positive result against Hyde will send all the right messages out across the league.
I was just trying to let it.
Your first season at Chester Button must be a little bit strange this time of year.
Yeah, it's very nice, to be honest, to get outside now. We've been on the AstroTurf nets for a couple of weeks now, in and out of bad weather, but to have the sun out and on a good grass wicket prepared by Keggy, we're all very much appreciative and ready for Saturday, I think.
And what have you seen so far at Chester? What gets you excited?
The team morale, really, and the club morale. It's not just 11 players in the first team, it's 4 or 5 teams throughout the club. There's been a fair amount of social over the last couple of weeks, which I've enjoyed, but now it's time to hard work, and we kick off on Saturday.
And you've settled in locally as well, I understand.
I have, yes. I'm a firm resident of Boundary Court now, so I'm enjoying that, and look forward to the summer.
And do you know much about Hyde at all?
Nothing at all, apart from it's a bit of a bowl, and there's a short boundary, so I think it'll be interesting.
And aspirations for the year?
Win the league.
Good luck. Thanks, Will. Good luck.
Cheers, thank you.